Alright, now let's focus in a little bit more on the ganglion, so we can look a little bit more in detail at a ganglion cell. So here we have an image of a ganglion cell direct from our atlas on KenHub, and we know that this is a ganglion cell because of its location. The cells are in close proximity to the nerve fibers and are within a bulge enclosed by a capsule, and the capsule is continuous with the epineurium and the perineurium. This bulge is therefore a ganglion. The second reason we can tell it's a ganglion cell is by the nearby cells. So each ganglion cell is surrounded by satellite glial cells, which are known to support ganglion cells. Now let's have a look at the parts of a ganglion cell. So at the end of the day, a neuron is just a cell, so it has the same basic components as most cells. These are of course located within the ganglion cell, so let's highlight some of the features of our histology slide just here. So here is the cell body, containing the cytosol and organelles of the neuron. Strictly speaking, the cell body does not include the nucleus or the nucleolus. And on that note, here is the nucleus, keeping our DNA safe. And now here's the nucleolus, which is the factory producing ribosomes and ribosomal RNA to be used in protein synthesis. There are also the other usual organelles, but they're probably a bit too small to be seen in this image. So examples of these are the mitochondria, the ribosomes, the endoplasmic reticulum, and the Golgi apparatus. There are a couple of neuron-specific structures to note, which again are not visible here, but we're going to talk about them anyway. The first are the Nissl bodies, which can be demonstrated best by staining with a basophilic substance. Nissl bodies are equivalent to rough endoplasmic reticulum and sometimes appear as large granules within the cell body. The second to mention are neurofibrils, also known as neurofilaments, and these are believed to provide structural support to the neuron and extend from the cell body all the way along the axon. One component which can be seen on this slide is the presence of lipofuscin granules, and these are a brownish pigment which stains to show this sort of maroon colour on Leydwig stain, as in the image here. And lipofuscin is formed as a byproduct of metabolism and accumulates as the cell ages. Abnormally high quantities can indicate disease, so this group of diseases are known as lipofuscinosis. Lipofuscin granules are also formed in other cells with high metabolic turnover, such as cardiac and endocrine cells. Okay, so we've analysed the inside of a ganglion cell. Let's now briefly look at a cell in the ganglion that isn't a ganglion cell. Satellite glial cells, as with all glial cells, have a supportive role in the nervous system, kind of like the fans cheering on their favourite team. We can see them highlighted in this slide surrounding the ganglion cells. Satellite glial cells form a continuous sheath around ganglion cells, and they're responsible for controlling the microenvironment around neurons. However, their exact role has not really been described in detail.
If you found this quick anatomy or physiology video helpful, you'll enjoy our video tutorials even more. Click on the button and you'll see what I mean. We have hundreds of videos available to our premium members, not to mention all the fun quizzes, complete articles, and atlas sections to solidify your knowledge. Click on the button in the middle to watch the full-length video and master anatomy and physiology.